We are live. Oh my gosh. There's no particular reason why I decided to do this as a live video, but sometimes I feel like it's creates a little spontaneity. And I wonder what happens when I do this. No, that's probably a bad idea. Okay. No, can't do that. Should have started it that way if I was going to do it that way. Anyway, when I go live, it forces me to do stuff that I might not otherwise do because then it's just like one and done. But just want to blast out as much as we can that we've got shows coming up soon in Europe and then lots beyond that too. So we really hope that you'll take a moment and go to our website, accentvocal.com, and click on shows. And we're going to be adding more. So this is a good thing to just sort of bookmark. And I think you can sign up for notifications on the shows too, because it goes through another website. And yeah, but we really did want you all to know if you are able to make it. And if not, it's okay. It's a wide, wide world. We'll get to you eventually. But we have shows coming up in Italy and Germany just in like less than a month's time. We're really excited. It's been a crazy year trying to get back to performing. We before this past March, we hadn't seen each other since December 2019. Hard to believe. Those shows were Christmas shows, and we're now about to have some Christmas shows this year. And the last time that we performed some of those songs was on the last tour before COVID began. So we are really excited. And want to just draw your attention to where we're going to be. So in just the second week and third week of December, we're going to start off in Bologna, Italy. Still confirming the details of this one. I believe it's the Bologna Jazz Festival. This date is actually not on our calendar yet because I'm just waiting to confirm all the details. Amazing that it's coming up kind of last minute that we can do this, but it'll be December 8th in Bologna. Then we go December 9th to Milano, and we will be at the Blue Note there. And that we are really excited about this because this is our first time at any Blue Note jazz club. And you may know that they have clubs all over the world. They've got New York, they've got Hawaii, they've got Japan, China. So we're just really excited to start our journey with them. We got 2 shows on December 9th at the Blue Note in Milano. So if you know anybody near any of these places, please spread the word. We'd love for you to just share our website, let people know that we're out there, because the more we get out there, the more we can get to all of you. I saw a question from Mark about whether we're going to be filming anything. We always try. I'm not aware that there's any sort of like professional filming going on, but sometimes when there's festivals, there might be. If we're able, we always try to get permission to do a little bit of footage here and there. That's a question that we get all the time. Will this be filmed? Especially in these days where like a lot of concerts have been moved to live streaming, and it helped sort of close the gap during COVID. There's a lot more to planning all of that than you might realize. And a lot of times the clubs and stuff they're not giving you permission to do all that stuff without a lot of planning and legal stuff. So we're really happy for all the groups that are able to do that, but it's not easy to schedule that in any way. So we'll hope for the best, though, that we have some footage to share. And so 8th and 9th in Bologna and Milano. And then we go to Germany. We have December 11th in Munich. And we have December 16th and 17th. Those 2 shows are going to be 2 different towns, Illingen and Troisdorf. And I'm sorry for my pronunciation. But those shows on the 16th and 17th of December are joint Christmas concerts, a Christmas vocal night with our really good friends, the Ringmasters Quartet. We have a lot of fans who came from the barbershop world, and even some of our group members got started singing by doing barbershop music, and ringmasters are about as good as you can get not just really in barbershop world, but in vocal harmony world. We're so excited to be able to to join them on a couple bills. I don't think we performed with them live before. So yeah, if you're going to be anywhere around those two towns on the 16th and 17th, come out. And there's another group on the bill as well called Aquabella. And so that's what's going on. We'll have a few days off in Germany as well, and we are planning to get like an Airbnb and hang out and film a bunch of stuff and hopefully reach out here and have you all interact with us. So that's what's going on in December. We got Italy and Germany. At the end of January, we are going to finally, after maybe 2 times postponing, going back a couple years now, finally going to the Sea of Galilee Festival in Israel, and I'm really excited about that. I've been to Israel a few times, but I haven't been in about 8 years. So I'm very excited. It's been really a lot of hard planning by that team to make that festival stay alive, and some more details to come about what else is going to happen at that festival. But that festival runs the 26th through the 28th, I believe, of January. I think where our performance is the 27th, and it's up, in the sort of northern part of the country where the Sea of Galilee is. And then we have an additional concert on the 28th in Tel Aviv. And I don't have that on our schedule yet either, because again, I'm just confirming all the logistics. But that's why I'm coming on here and giving you all a preview. Then starting in February and on through March, we are making our long-awaited return to the U.S., which is hilarious because I live in the U.S. Andrew lives in the U.S. But we've had to take a couple of years off of touring here for a lot of reasons. And so we're excited that we've got a bunch of stuff popping up on the calendar and more getting filled. We have things on the West Coast. We have things in the mountain region, in the Southwest. We've got things on the East Coast, Northeast, where I live, which is great. But we'd love if you're, whether or not you're like a promoter or know any venues, any promoters, or you're just a fan and you want to see if we can somehow get to your area. I say this all the time. I learned this from other groups that I look up to, and people say, when are you coming to blah, blah, blah? You, as the listeners, have the control over that. You might not think that. And it might seem like because there's a lot of our other artists who are on like a record label and they get to come to all these kind of national touring venues and all that stuff, that you just sort of sign up for a notification and someday they're going to come. But the reality is, for independent artists like us, you got to demand it. And every voice counts because you just never know. And because at the very least, you calling up a venue or a promoter or another musician in the area that you know to see if they know any venues that might be good for us. You never know if your phone call might inspire somebody to contact our booking agent, and then things all fall into place. So if you think we're going to be even remotely nearby where you're going to be, and in this case, it might mean anywhere in the U.S. because we can get kind of wherever we need to go. But certainly in any of those regions, West Coast, Southwest, mountains, I guess that's Northwest, Pacific Northwest and Northeast, but that can mean East Coast or Midwest, Put the word out there. Call your favorite local venue that you think we would be good in. So not like, hey, I called the Staples Center and, we think you'd be great there. Yeah, we'd have a lot of fun, but there might have a few empty seats. So call up the venues, find out who books for those venues, and call them up and you can send them the link to our website, send them your favorite YouTube video of ours, your favorite Spotify, whatever. And just say you'd love to have us come to the venue, and you just never know. And feel free to let us know if you do that too, because it gives us something to follow up on, and it just lets us know you're out there, and we love getting messages because we respond to them. So you can email us at accentvocal@gmail.com or look for us on social media, Instagram, Facebook. So that's kind of what's going on. There's going to be more getting added elsewhere. Looks like we're probably getting back to Asia in September. So that's exciting. And more in Europe as well. We have had some inquiries about New Zealand and Australia, but nothing that's stuck yet. But I really hope that happens. But again, you have the ability to help us there. So I think 10 minutes of rambling is enough, but hopefully that gives you a flavor of what we're doing. So head over to accentvocal.com, click on shows. You can sign up for notifications. Maybe you just want to bookmark that. Does anyone use bookmarks anymore? Probably not. And what else? Follow us on social media at Accent Vocal so you can stay in touch. If you want like some more behind the scenes stuff, especially which we tend to be more active with when we're on tour rather than between tours, you can join our community on Patreon at patreon.com/accents. So lots of opportunities to stay in touch with us, and we really, truly appreciate all of you. And we hope to see you out on the road. If you're coming to any of our shows, just let us know. And I think that'll be it for now, if I can figure out how to end the video. And see y'all soon.